on this episode of the Black Man Mood.
Let's get this cheesecake situation out the way, man.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. Oh, you're not this far. Look at.
You're recording me?
Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
yes. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. Look at, when you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but,
and then,
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful, too. I expect her to be cooperative. And at least, you know,
what did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like, even, like, when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't, put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
I don't know you.
I can respect that. Okay. When, I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. Just we're not
again. I don't know
there
yet.
Okay. And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made up.
There's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. Well, look at my planner where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right, right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment. And that is not possible.
And that's why I'm saying, I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in a relationship to, you know, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing, which I'm still willing to do. I would have been, but if we're late, I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot. I'm waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like, you know, equivalent to that? I literally you don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for Dale. I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So, respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I'm up.
So, you just want to call it a
tell
night?
you to walk your ass home.
I mean, isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm with him.
He's what the parking space.
If I don't feel respected, I'm not gonna go through the rest of the day.
I'm with him.
Well, I mean, you are serious. You really mean it.
How you feeling about this whole situation?
Well, I'll start by saying she's very entitled. She sounds bratty. She sounds condescending. She honestly thought that she was going to, first of all, why do you have your phone out to record him? Which tells me that she was about games, which he indicated. It seemed like she was playing games. What she thought was that she had found a guy that she could run all over or get what she wanted out of him. She had expectations for someone that she didn't know, but then yet you say, I don't know you well enough to invite you up. I don't know you well enough to hold your hand, but you expect someone that you don't know that well, and he doesn't know you as well, to take you out to a 5-star restaurant. It's an introductory date. So you're lucky that you're even going to Cheesecake Factory, because I would have took you to a coffee shop. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's where you get to know someone, so you can find out red flags, all the red flags that she just presented to him before they even got to a date. That's why you go to like a coffee shop to see if it's something that you want to pursue. She showed him everything that he needed to know, and he actually saved his money by not going to the Cheesecake Factory, because she's definitely not the woman for him. She just looks delusional. She looks trashy. She looks embarrassing. And then when he didn't back off of his point, which she thought that he was, then it was, so we're not going to go out? Like, we can't go to a different restaurant? But you were just off him. Like, you were so disgusted with him. But then when he gave you pushback and you realized that you weren't going to win the little game you're trying to play, then it was okay to go to a different restaurant. It's just crazy. She made women look bad. And this is why you do coffee shop dates, so you can avoid things like this, because that's who she really is at the core of it.
Say that.
Big facts.
Say that.
Yeah, I agree with you. Everything you said. She thought she had a simp. She thought she had a real live simp that was just gonna spend. I feel like he just got to have better self-awareness in that situation, because I don't even think he should have been trying to go out with her. You know what I mean? She seemed like, obviously, she just was trying to get wined and dine off of his dollar. And as far as the date is concerned, she's talking about, you don't take somebody that look like me out like that. She's saying that to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was a dude that she was interested in, she would have probably went to Cheesecake Factory and seen what it would, had an appetizer or something slight. You ain't gotta like the food at a place on the first date. I think you should just be able to have a drink if you think the food is whack. And then if the conversation is going good, then that's when y'all maybe could go on to another place or whatever, have a real dinner or whatever, if you don't feel like Cheesecake Factory is a real dinner. But she just thought she had a simp, and he wasn't going for it. So I appreciate him. He stood up, and she definitely made women look horrible, because women made themselves look horrible when they joined in on this too, because a lot of people are agreeing with her about Cheesecake Factory, and they would never go on the first date to Cheesecake Factory too. And that's tough. Wow. But how y'all feel, man? I got more thoughts, but I'm gonna let y'all get shit off. How you feel, Suede?
Man, I thought the Cheesecake Factory was a good place to go to for the first date. A lot of people may take you to somewhere less. So first off, Cheesecake Factory was a good decision in my book. And secondly, I noticed she had said that, when you're taking somebody out, you're trying to court me. Look, when you're trying to court someone, from my understanding, that's leading towards marriage when you're being courted. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So first off, this is just y'all's first date. So she had her terminologies wrong. You looking for a husband, but yet you're so into your materialistic side. You're supposed to want me for me. And that further let me know that she was just gold digging, looking for a simp, like you said, Meek. Like, you're supposed to be on this date for me. and you talking about the place that we pull up to. You know what I'm saying? So that let me know that you was a gold digger. And then secondly, then when he, like you said, when he gave pushback, she started crying wolf. Well, nah, it's too late now. Go
And
home.
now you want to compromise and shit.
Yeah, nah, ain't no compromising now. Like, we see what you into, and you thought you had one, but we ain't tricking over here. So move about your business and good day. And he handled that appropriately. He handled it like a gentleman. And because I probably would have been a little bit more rough with her. You know what I'm saying? After hearing what she had
she would have had to get out. She would have had to get out.
Man, and she would have had to get her an Uber.
Yeah. Whenever you call somebody, because you're not riding in my car no more talking like that.
Yeah.
So you talk about compromise when you've been shitting on my man. You let him get out the car, walk around to your door, and then you want to say, "Oh no, I'm not getting out." Oh,
yeah,
no, get out for good now. Like just like that.
Oh,
how you feel, main event?
Hey man, listen here. Get these off real quick. So I don't know if you guys caught this, but the main event Mace caught this. Did you notice all the things that she listed were things that a woman wants when you're in a relationship? You're supposed to protect me. You're supposed to make we caught that. You're supposed to protect me. You're supposed to make me feel safe. These are all things that you do for a woman in a relationship, not a woman that won the first date for, sweetheart. So you got your paths crossed because I thought we was getting to know each other, but you talking about I'm supposed to make you feel safe, make you feel comfortable, essentially provide for you. Bitch, what? Like, right. I don't know you like that, so why am I doing all these things? And if we're talking marriage, you've already set the standard that this marriage is too high above the Cheesecake Factory. And I'm gonna be real with you, shawty. Listen, any female, listen, I get the bag. Bitch, I love Cheesecake Factory. You got me confused. Like, I love the bread is fire. Like, free promotion to cheesecake. Sponsor the Black Man Mood. Like, you know what I'm saying? But on some real rap, that's crazy, bro, to think that way. And like, Lynn hit it. I thought it'd be, but messing around, y'all got to confuse because we've all been to Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory is about $20 a plate. Let's just say it's not expensive. Bitch, you could have been at Applebee's doing a 2 for $20 with a riblet basket plan. Like you want to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Because at least there ain't no bread coming at Applebee's. You feel me? Like there's females right now who you got confused who's at McDonald's on the first day talking about. So it's just the Big Mac. Yes, it is just the Big Mac. like you got to confuse a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I hope women take this to heart. And she ain't even good at the game. Because a real female who was good at the game would have went to Cheesecake Factory and instead of having a good time and took her ass to fucking Dante's or something next week, or she'd have went to Fogo next week on the second date. But you so stupid on the first date. If you was even running the game, you bad at the game because you wouldn't even win the second run.
Right. Like, she done tricked her own self out of the position.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
And tricked it out the position, so Buddy should be glad he dodged the bullet. And hey, man, if you playing the game, ladies, at least play it smartly. Hey, that's all I'm gonna say.
And then but to add on to that, Mace, the cold part about it is she was so mad about the place they pulled up to, and she probably wasn't even putting out. Now, not to say that when you go out on the first date, you got to put out every time, but you expecting all these high expectations, and you probably wasn't even gonna put out.
She wasn't. He couldn't even. So she won't even grab my man's arm, so she ain't gonna let her.
Ass. You really got the game fucked up. Like,
if you can't touch your arm
all the way around.
If you know, if you don't want to touch that nigga's arm, then you're not gonna touch him.
And let me throw one more thing. I'm gonna throw one more thing in before I hop off this. This dude is a simp already. Let's be clear about that. He's a simp already, sweetheart. There ain't many dudes in this world that's gonna wait downstairs for a fucking, excuse my language.
Hello.
There's not many dudes who gonna wait downstairs for you for an hour when it's already supposed to be gone. And I went downstairs on YouTube on an hour. Listen, if I hit you up, I'm like, hey, I'm sliding. Where you at? I need a minute. You need a new date. Bye. Like, we're not doing it. I was
about to say, I would have somebody else in
an hour, bro? An hour? Are you stupid? Like, shout it. Like, that's crazy. He was already a simp for waiting an hour. So the fact that he waited an hour lets you know that he actually did like you, and you could have got the next date to the 5-star, but you done ran that up. Like, you done ran off on your own bag. Like, Y'all is stupid, man. Stupid.
You got any more
Yeah.
thoughts, Lynn?
No, I think that covers it.
Yeah, bro. We could go in on her forever because she's just
Right.
That was a
slow.
bad one.
Yeah, it's tough.
See my phone ringing?
Let's get on to the next
Tough.
stuff.
Hello, yeah, how is you doing? Yeah, I know how, cause I done been through it. Yeah, I done been doing some shit that I never could see, and some other shit, I'ma get to it. Yeah, and if I'ma do it, then I'ma get fluid. Yeah, I'm tryna be in another location so much that the languages I'ma get fluid. Yeah, man, if it's dangerous, how could you do it? Man, someone never know. Yeah, and someone never grow. Yeah, but never be the nigga talking shit and it gonna never blow. Yeah.